and the Milwaukee Brewers. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singing today, of course, will be treated to the sausage race and some really good baseball.
Yeah, these fans love their Brewers, and I love the way they run the show here in Milwaukee. I mean, the fans are into it. They bring it just about every home game, and there's a lot of fun tradition carried on in this ballpark, as you mentioned.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to roll here. And pitching here today, Freddie Peralta.
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
TJ Friedl, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now this is in the air down the line. Frelick has a beat on it. Corrals it. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the lineup for the Reds.
Batting second, the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Let's go, Fred.
Pickoff throw, and he's back in on a dive.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there are certain times the ball comes.
There goes Ellie. There's a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close. De La Cruz, the runner at second with 1 away. Fastball for a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
2-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Digging in, Tyler Stevenson. Right through there for a strike. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strike. Counts full.
Squirts away a little bit. Jake Fraley in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Jake Fraley, the next to hit. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. First and second, 2 down. Swing and a miss.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
And a pitch.
Ball 1.
Straighten him up a little bit.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. 2 on, 2 outs. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here at American Family Field. And on the hill, Hunter Green.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Bottom of the first. And here is Jackson Chourio. The wind of the pitch. And that drops in for a strike. Green, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. And downstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Next offering is down low. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Now it's Christian Yelich. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Runner at first with no outs here. And a foul ball. Towards first, Steer. To Elliott, second for 1. How about that double play?
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And now it's William Contreras. Up and in, and that's ball 1. 2 out, space is empty. Just missed.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And another ball. He swings and fouls one off. That clips a corner.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2
Batting
pitch,
four.
and I tell you
The
what,
center
he
fielder,
earned that walk.
Garrett
Runner at first with 2
Mitchell.
away. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying. It has the distance, gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. There he got a splitter that he was able to handle, allowed that pitch to travel a little bit deeper, and when it was time to commit, his hands exploded through the zone.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Sal Frelick. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Here's the 0-1. Line drive, and this might be trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Now one missed. Runner at second, 2 down. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 2 runs for Milwaukee on the dinger. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Top of the second, in now for the Reds, Spencer Steer.
Spencer Steer.
Peralta back to work.
That's a ball.
Just off the inside edge. Down the right field line. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. Swing and a foul out of play. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Pitch misses in. Throw gets by him at second. He's in there.
I think a good throw to second base has a chance to catch him right there. So that's a throw he's going to want back behind the dish. And you roll the dice when you send the runner, but oftentimes you're trying to force some action, and it worked out great for him right there.
The 1-1.
Ball 2.
And fouled off. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. And now it's Gavin Lux. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Steer stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Austin Hayes. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And there's a ball. That one missed. And there's a foul ball. 2 outs and a runner at third here at the top of the second. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Brewers 2 and the Reds nothing.
I am a boss. I make the rules. Don't listen to nobody. Do what I choose. Got nothing to lose.
Back here in Milwaukee, bottom of the second. Up now for Milwaukee, Oliver Dunn. First pitch, and he just misses. Green, he's kind of interesting. You know, when you dig into the tendencies, he does a good job of limiting the hits, but the walks continue to be a problem. Next pitch misses way outside.
Well, he's got such nasty stuff that I think, you know, hitters, they're just not as willing to try to get something because it's hard to square him up. And when you have pitches that are ending up just outside the strike zone, until they get called for strikes, hitters are not going to pull the trigger.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 3-1.
You know, against a guy like this, I'm looking for something straight. I'm not going to be successful hitting anything that's got movement on it. I've got to look for a four-seamer and try to get it up in the zone. Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And the batter now, Joseph Ortiz. That clips the zone. 0-1. And that's outside. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone, Boog, from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
One out, base is empty. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. 2 down, base is empty. This is Bryce Terang. And look out, as that one ran in and got him.
Now, anytime one of your hitters gets drilled, it catches everyone's attention in the dugout, and you know what? It kind of gets you fired up.
Rio.
Liner, and oh, that got him. Fires to first on the run. What a play, inning over. Milwaukee leaves 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now the center fielder, TJ Friedl. Ground ball up the middle. Terang slings to first. 1 up, 1 down. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Elly De La Cruz. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Here we go, Brewers. Here we go.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. And now the count is even.
1-1.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right side, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it, and I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Make it happen, Brewers.
McLean in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Hard hit to third. Tosses to first, and the Reds go 1-2-3. Reds go down quietly. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the inning, at the plate, Christian Yelich.
Designated hitter, Christian
Yelich in his 12th season, batting second in today's lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Late with the swing there.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Next one misses, and that's ball 2.
2-1.
And And that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, catcher, William.
Next for the Brewers, William Contreras. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Yelich gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Ball. Come on, Milwaukee.
Ground ball
No,
left
that's
side,
foul.
and it goes just foul.
Two and two.
In the dirt, blocked. The 2-2.
Okay.
In the dirt. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. And now a man into scoring position.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up into scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Man at second. And ball four to aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open,
The
walk
center
not a
fielder,
bad thing. He
number
set up a
5,
double play
Garrett
opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Mitchell.
Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. He's already homered in this game. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, these Brewers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Hayes makes the grab, and there's one down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Sal Frelick.
Sal Frelick getting ready to hit. Fouled off. He was late.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Outside low. 1-1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
1 ball. 2 straight.
Two on, 1 out. And it's even up. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, there's no hiding in this spot.
Now
Base is
batting,
loaded
the
now,
first
and
baseman,
no more wiggle room for any more mistakes like that.
Hoskins.
Hoskins in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Friedel grabs it on the run. The relay throw. And he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Oliver Dunn up now for the Brewers. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Fastball for a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
And it's 1-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Lifted in the air, right field. Fraley should have it. And that is the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 3 innings complete. It's the Brewers 3 and the Reds nothing. As we go to the top of the 4th, and here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, these Reds, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
And that one wrapped foul. Fights that one away, still 1-2. That one hit to right. Chorio on the move. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Up next for Cincinnati, the right fielder.
Next to hit, Jake Fraley. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And the pitch a little bit low. Ball 1. That one finds the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Well, he went inside a couple of times and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Throws to first in time, and they got him.
Now batting, the first baseman, Spencer Steer.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. Singled and stole a base his first time. That one misses. Ball 1. Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Reds down in order. Still down 3-0. Bottom of the 4th. The batter will be the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. Check swing, called strike.
Ball 1. 1-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball.
He can
2
live
strikes.
up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And that
Ball.
one almost
2 strikes.
got him. Here's a 2-2. And a good eye there.
3-2.
set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang.
Second baseman, Bryce Terang.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Fastball for a strike. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And now 2 balls and a strike. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. And that one handled. Gets it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jackson
Chourio up now for the Brewers. 1 for 2. Just missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
In there at the knees, and it's 1-1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Pitch misses. The count now 2-2. Swing and a miss. Hunter Green with the strikeout. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they lead at 3-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now Jeimer Candelario. Peralta back to work. Pitch misses. 1-0.
Well, these Reds looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
To the right side. In plenty of time to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Gavin Lux.
Gavin Lux, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The Reds trailing by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Hayes stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
That one down the line. Fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They trail in this one 3-0. Brent Suter into the game.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Yelich at the dish.
Yellen.
Inside,
No.
just missed. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Graham Ashcraft up and throwing. Santiago getting loose as well.
Ball. Outside.
In for a strike. Now 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. In the air to make the catch.
Now batting, catcher William Contreras.
Here's the catcher to hit, William Contreras. Contreras checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Hayes racing over to make the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved
Number
extra
5.
bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to
Mitchell.
catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Mitchell in the box now. No balls and a strike. Strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Nobody left for Milwaukee, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the sixth. Here's the center fielder, TJ Friedel. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. The next pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Frelick after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Up next in Cincinnati, the shortstop,
Ellie De La Cruz. The next to hit for the Reds. And that's outside. Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
1.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up.
That's 3.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Brewers 3 and the Reds nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the left fielder, Sal Freeler.
Now,
Suter, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Foul ball there. Way inside.
1 and 2. Two balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
now batting.
And here
first
is
baseman,
Hoskins.
Reed.
With this kind of lead, he can
Hoskins.
swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
That one finds the corner. It's 0-1. And strike 2. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, you see him trying to pull
Now
that inside
batting,
pitch right
third
there, and
baseman,
that's not the kind of
Oliver.
approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
So 2 down now, and here is Oliver Dunn. That misses, and that is ball 1.
Hey!
And that drops in for a strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. Brewers go down quietly, but they lead it 3-0. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. The Reds in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Just missed. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Jarrett Koenig, the left-hander, up and throwing. Hyams warming up as well. Next pitch is downstairs.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound. In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 3.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk. And Boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 2 in this one. Line drive, caught, and he's out trying to get back to first. Double play.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Steer in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. To third, done. Over to first, out number 3. Another scoreless inning, and now that's 7 shutout frames. It's the Brewers 3 and the Reds nothing.
Now pitching for
Tony Santillan on to pitch here. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Santillan.
Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz.
That's shortstop, Joseph Ortiz.
First pitch misses. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Right through there, got him. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Terang in the box again, takes a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Sam Moll appears to be getting loose. Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him swinging.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And it's fouled away. That one hit the knees for a strike. Swing and a little roller right side, and it goes just foul. Two outs and ball 1. Swings over the top of that one. Stevenson to first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. Offense held in check there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Brewers 3 and the Reds nothing. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jared Koenig.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 47, Jared Koenig.
Jamer Candelario digs in now.
The third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
That one fouled off.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And that is out of play.
Oh.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Trevor McGill, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. One-two now. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So now here's the DH, Gavin Lux, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Hayes stands in now, looks at that one inside. That catches the corner. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout, and he strikes out the side here in the 8th. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They trail it here 3-0.
You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed, and I keep it so 100, not afraid to show my teeth. You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed, and I keep it so 100. Yeah, I
Now
got some
pitching
minimum.
for
Back
Reds.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the
50.
bottom of the 8th. Sam Moll.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And now it's Christian
For
Yelich.
the Brewers,
1 for
the
3.
designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Fouled off left side. Next offering upstairs. Fly ball down the line. Fraley should have it. Brings it in. 1 down.
Now batting, catcher,
And the
William.
batter now, William Contreras. He's 0 for 1. That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
One ball.
Activity in
Okay.
the bullpen for the Reds. Taylor Rogers up and throwing for Terry Francona. And that misses. And the count is 2-0. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ripped on a line. 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Garrett Mitchell.
Mitchell.
He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. To the right side. Tosses to first. That ends the frame.
Now pitching for
Back
the Brewers.
now, and on the mound, the closer,
Number 29.
Trevor McGill.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Friedel in now, takes ball one off the plate. Just off the outside edge. And that's ball two. Facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to. But he's shown really good plate discipline by not offering at that last pitch down.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
De La Cruz batting with one down, takes a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And that skips into dirt. The next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
The Brewers trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the 9th. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
And now here is Matt McClain. That one in triple digits. McGill in his 4th year, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Man at first, 1 away. That one just missing inside, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, I've always said it's tough. A elevated fastball you see so well, hard to lay off of. Well, when you're talking about 100 miles per hour, chances of catching up are next to none. So you see that one just blown right by him. I think you're going to have to start a lot earlier if you're going to catch up to that speed.
Stevenson stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a foul straight back. McGill is just 1 strike away. On the ground right side. And foul ball. That one off the mark. And a count 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is the ball game.
This was by no means an offensive outburst. Only 4 hits the entire game, but good teams find a way to win, and they did.
The shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.